Hello, and welcome to what I assume is going to be a series on Backpack Battle. I've known about this game for a while. The last time I played it, there were only two classes, however. And as you can see, I don't really have any of the recipes. So excuse me if I misplay throughout the game. I don't know how hard it'll be, but I figured, let's get diamond with every class. I'll start off with the ranger, and hopefully that's not too hard of a challenge. At this point in the game, I don't really have any plan. I know Goobert was strong when the game came out, and that's why I have one. As for the shell, new to me, and it forms with the sword. Not sure what that'll turn into yet. And after fumbling around, I couldn't figure out how to get the banana and pan together, so I gave up and didn't.
Okay.
Round two, I just made more space and put my bananas to buff the frying pan. Not sure if the bananas buff each other though. Probably should figure that out.
Okay.
Had a lot of issues with these gloves. Couldn't figure out how to put them in to buff things. Which, if I took more time to think about it, probably could figure out, but gave up just like the banana on turn one.
Okay.
Fun fact about these skills, I don't know what any of them do. I couldn't figure out what is a class item. No idea how to even tell that. From what I can see, it just buffs the clover. So, guess the clover is a specific class item. And everything else, it's just a lot of reading. And I didn't bother with it. So I went the easy path and chose just stats. Figured stats would help me no matter what build I end up going. If you can even call what I make a build. This round was a lot more straightforward. I got these spike gloves and they scale with spikes. So what I did is I bought more spikes. Revolutionary, I know.
Okay.
Now, this could be seen as a bad play, but I sold Goobert. for the Thorn Whip. Figured I should commit to a build. And decided Thorns for some odd reason. This round is actually quite easy to explain. I saw that I could make another healing totem, and I made another healing totem. Very quickly learned that I have a stamina problem and decided to get rid of the frying pan package. As for my subclass, I picked what seemed to be the easiest one to comprehend. It just seemed like this thing heals a bunch for leaf items, and I have a lot of leaf items.
Okay.
And you might be thinking, hey, why buy the snowman? Frost doesn't really go with your build. It was a snowman, and that's why I bought it. As for this medallion thing, no idea what it could be, but it ended up being more healing, so kept that around for the rest of the game. For my final skill, went with Thorn Burst. Figured might as well commit to the Thorn build. The only pickup this time around was a dagger and a lifesteal orb, which combined together. Which I hoped would help me survive longer so my thorns could do more damage.
Okay.
At this point, I was trying to figure out if this healing totem even heals. Noticed it wasn't healing at all. Probably because I was above whatever HP threshold and it was just giving me empower. Figured that was useless. Not sure if it is or isn't, and got rid of it. Also, didn't realize the healing totem requires stamina, which I which I quickly learned was half the problem. Traded it out for this divine potion. Got rid of debuffs. Figured that was better than whatever these healing totems were doing. For whatever reason, this heart container caught my eye. Figured if I get enough of these heart regen things, I just won't die anyway, as they kill themselves on spikes. Other than that, is that a good idea? I don't know. But it worked. Along with it, saw a winged rabbit thing. Said it does well with buffs, so I queued it up, and then found my second pocket watch amulet thing with random stats. Queued that up for next turn. The bunny rabbit gives stamina and buffs, and I like stamina and buffs. Amulet buffs food, put it next to the food. And then I saw a second heart container and thought, well, what's better than one? And obviously the answer to that is two. But before I get carried away, I bought this pigeon. I just realized it was a pet and got buffed by the bunny. So that was that. Took a bit of a gamble here, as I don't know what this crystal and heart do together. But since I have two anyway, I figured I should evolve one. And with the power of two hearts, I figured I could just beat anyone.
Okay.
Not sure why this build even works, but being in bronze, I didn't expect to lose much anyway. And here's the final battle. absolute flawless on my behalf. Other than that one loss, but we don't count that because we got the heart back, obviously. Played perfectly at all stages, and that's why I got the win. It's definitely not because this was my first ranked game. Figured I didn't really want to look up any meta builds or anything like that. See how far I can get. Hopefully to diamond. If you know any easy items that go well together, let me know. Any good synergies. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Peace.